Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have a 4-person tournament, so I'm going to be having both of the top 4 matches and then the finals in this one video, and they are playing for one box of Burst of Destiny, so it's about a $83 little 4-person tournament. Not bad, not bad. Also, I am going to be doing a giveaway in this. So if you want to win 3 infinite impermanence super rare, all you have to do is comment down below anything, be subscribed, and like the video, and you'll be entered into that. And then also make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum. I'll leave a link to their Discord down below at the top of the description if you want to play in any Ironmans, waiter matches, 4-person tournaments, anything like that. Make sure to go ahead and check them out. And with that being said, let's just go ahead. Oh, also use my TCG Player affiliate link, please. It really helps. I'll leave that near the top of the description too. And with that being said, now let's hop right in. So the first match at top 4, we have 7528 versus Phalanx. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Phalanx win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 42 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Ashina, called by Chalice, Ash, and Tai. I think we've seen like every 10 SwordSoul player play Chalice right now. So this is like super common at this point, but they have Ash and Chalice for going second things. And then, also like Ashina kind of works for going second because it can get you to like Vishuda, and Vishuda can go ahead and do the bounce. And then they have Called by, Dasher, Ava, Alpha, Diviner. Okay, so they're on Drytron and they're also playing the Fusion Destiny package. This hand is kind of awkward, but oh my gosh, this hand counters this perfectly. They can stop every interruption that they're going to set up. Normal Summon Diviner, effect, Chain Ash Blossom, Chain Called by, go ahead and hit that, and then they're going to dump the Herald effect, go search Ben 10, and then they're going to activate Alpha, Tribute Ben 10, summon itself out, and then go search. And then they will go ahead and get Ben 10 effect, and Ben 10 will go search for Orange Light. Yeah, go ahead and just grab that. And then they're going to slap these into the Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect, pay 2k, dump the bricks, summon out the hero. And then they pass. So, yeah, like I was saying, the Enforcer and the Orange Light, Chalice trades with Enforcer, Called by trades with Orange Light, so they have a way to out all the interruptions there. They draw a Vessel there, and then they're going to go ahead and special summon out the Ashina, and then they're going to activate the Phoenix Enforcer effect to go ahead and try to out this here. Chooses to do that here. I guess they want to stop them from, getting to like a Vishuda maybe, and just forcing this out anyways. So they're going to go ahead and Called by this, stop that. Then go for Monk, activate Vessel. Vessel will go ahead, dump, and search. So dump Mo Yi, go search for Vishuda. A lot of people have been realizing recently that you don't have to dump a Tenyi, add a Tenyi. You can dump any worm, so this Mo Yi can end up working really well later on with like a Baxia or a Peak. So I'm happy people are like, improving with this deck, getting better with it. Special summon out Vishuda, and then Ashina effect, banish to special summon out from the deck. So that's going to summon out the Adara. And then get rid of those, go for Baxia. Baxia effect. That will go ahead and try to bounce those. They said sec. Can I take that back? I'm brainlit. If we're allowed, sure, I guess. Yeah, if you let your opponent take something back, then you're allowed to take something back. They're gonna go ahead and try to Orange Light, and then Chain Called by. So Called by is gonna hit the Orange Light, and then Ava effect to banish and go search. So, those are going to get spun back by the Baxia. So they are going to banish 1 to search 2, which is not how that works. They also have to banish the Diviner from Graveyard, but it looks like they just messed up there and forgot to do that. And then they're going to go ahead and Baxia effect to out the Monk, special summon from the Graveyard, and then activate that effect, reveal, and they also know everything in hand here, so there's nothing that can stop them. So this is just going to be game. Yeah, so going on to the next game now, we are going to see Drytron go first once again. Opening hands, we have Vessel, Appears, Desires, Mo Yi, and Long Young, so they have no going second cards here, which is very bad versus the Drytron matchup. And then they have Diviner, Fusion Destiny, Lancia, Zeta, and Dasher once again opening up a brick. We are going to go ahead and see the normal summon out Diviner. And then Diviner effect, dump the Herald. Herald effect to go search. You know, they can definitely combo here for sure. They're going to activate Zeta effect. Tribute the Ben 10 special summon, go search the ritual spell. Ben 10 effect to go search. And then Ben 10 will grab the Ida10 from the deck to the hand there. And then activate. That will go ahead, get rid of Zeta, special summon out the Ben 10, and then overlay for Beatrice. Beatrice effect, detach to dump, and then that's going to dump Gamma. And then Gamma effect, tribute, special summon, and then bring back a friend. Ritual spell, add back. And then overlay, go for the Fafnir. Fafnir effect to dump, and then that will be dumping the alpha from the deck to the graveyard. Activate ritual spell, you know, detach, summon. So detach, summon Ida10, add back, and then they're going to activate the alpha effect, tribute the Ida10 to special summon out the alpha, go search the perfection from the deck to the hand, and then activate ritual spell, detach to summon out the perfection, and then they're going to link those off to go for an IP, and then Fusion Destiny. So Fusion Destiny will go ahead and dump the bricks, summon out the Enforcer, and then pass. So this end board has perfection. You know, they have a way to Ava through this. They have IP, they have Enforcer, they have Lancia. Like, this definitely is not bad. They draw Chalice there, and then they're going to activate Beatrice effect. They're going to let this go through. So go ahead, dump Ava, and then Ava effect, banish to go search. And then that's going to grab Orange Light and grab the Diviner. And then still standby phase, activate Lancia. They're thinking there, yeah, they just submit defeat. Maybe they could have went ahead and chained Chalice to go ahead and hit the Beatrice to like force Herald so that way they can get Ava, and then they wouldn't be under Lancia. I don't remember exactly what was in their hand, but I'm pretty sure they had a Tenny, right? They had Ashina, or was it Vessel? I think did they have both? Honestly, I don't remember, but they probably could have played that differently. Going on to game 3 now, we're going to see the SwordSoul deck go first. Opening hands, we have Chalice, Desires, Peak, Ashina, Chalice. So, this is a little bit weird currently. And then they have Diviner, Perfection, Emergency, Lancia, and Zeta. Let's see. They choose to not drop the Lancia during the standby phase or anything. So, we will see Desires go ahead and draw. Let's see. Will this fix the hand? It definitely fixed the hand. 100% fixed the hand. Looking at the banishes, you know, we see Droll there. Droll's really good versus this deck. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to get rid of the Ashina, special summon out Long Young, summon token. And then the opponent's going to drop Lancia there. Lancia kind of hurt. Lancia prevents me from... I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that says, to be honest. Protost? Oh, okay. The arch nemesis. Alright. I thought they were trying to say, like, just like a regular word. But alright, yeah. It prevents them from getting hit with the arch nemesis. Okay. That makes sense. So go search, and then they're going to normal summon. Go for Baxia. Tai effect to dump. That's going to dump the Adara. Baxia effect the pop, special summon, and then turn those into a Chowfang. Set Chalice's pass. Okay, so few things. One, Chowfang is really good versus Drytron because it locks them out of, like, they can't use light effects. Arch Nemesis and Chowfang are both extremely strong versus Drytron. And, I mean, you see this here, like, the Drytron player can't even play right now. Two, they could have gone for a more, like, basic end board. But I think setting up, like, the Chowfang is actually really strong. Because, you know, if they wanted to, they could have went ahead and gone for, like, the synchro, like, the, you know, the main synchro of the deck. They could have also set up, like, a Floor. But I think setting this up is probably just pretty nice. Pass, they draw Fusion Destiny. Okay, that's, like, the draw that they needed to out this. Summon, but the opponent's not playing this turn, you know? They're not able to use anything. They can't special summon anything but Dark Heroes, so I guess Chowfang, you know, really did its job. And if they out this, they get the search for an Ecclesia. And then Ecclesia allows them to do more stuff later on. So go ahead, attack over it, effect to go search, and then that's going to grab Ecclesia, which is, you know, ridiculously good follow-up. Enforcer, well, not ridiculously good, but it's a follow-up piece. Enforcer to try to pop, they're just going to let the Chalice go, and then activate the Enforcer effect in the graveyard. Normal out Diviner, Diviner effect, chain Chalice there. Then they're going to activate Emergency, so they don't want them to dump the Arc, and then Arclight to go ahead and search. I mean, hard draw Fusion Destiny, kind of nice there. Yeah, I mean, they could have also had, like, Dark Ruler, Droplet. Those cards would have also worked. But yeah, the Fusion Destiny was definitely a solid top deck. Was one off 6 cards that could have saved me. The worst one at that, to be honest. Pass, draw Mo Yi. Standby phase, Enforcer come back. And then they're going to special summon Ecclesia. Ecclesia effect, tribute. On summon. Hey, on summon, think. I'm using Ecclesia effect on summon. I have turn player priority, and Ecclesia attributes itself for cost. Ah, true. Ah, correct. Too late for YuGiOh, so you can activate before I activate Ecclesia. In this scenario, this is correct. Go on, respond, summon Mo Yi, and then Mo Yi effect, reveal Mo Yi, summon token. On resolution, they're going to activate Enforcer to go ahead and pop. So that's going to pop token, and then activate Graveyard effect. And then they're going to activate Peak. So Peak will summon out the Tai, and then they're going to activate Tai effect, banish Peak, summon out a token, and then activate the Ashina effect. So Ashina, special summon out the Auto Route from the deck, and then get rid of those, go for the Synchro effects, draw Search. So that's going to draw Long Young and go search out the Sudden Shift. Okay, not searching out Sudden Shift. They're going to grab Appears there, and then activate Appears. Appears will go ahead, and there we go. They're grabbing the Arch Nemesis, which will further just lock the opponent out of the game, which, is that even necessary there? I'm going to drop Drytron after getting Arch Nemesis the 7th time, 2 days in a row. 2 days, right? Yeah, honestly, like, Drytron's going to struggle against this deck. Like, the deck has Chowfang and Arch Nemesis. Like, they have 2, like, win cons versus you. And Arch Nemesis, you can't Droplets, you can't Dark Ruler it. It's already done and over with. So once it happens, you're locked. And Chowfang is pretty much just, like, another way to lock your opponent. Like, it forces them to have, like, non-engine to out it. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, yeah, pretty. I mean, this isn't, like, Drytron engine. You know, this is just kind of there. Said, well, card's nuts. Lancia isn't the card, bro. Also, you should have shotgunned it for real, for real. Summon Duke, effect to burn. And then they're going to go ahead and go for Monk. Was kind of scared of Gamma. I don't think there's really a lot of 10e SwordSoul players that are keeping Gamma in when going first. They're going to grab Ashina, Duke effect to go ahead banish, and then just go for game. So, we are going to see SwordSoul not just win there, but whoever went first this match really was destroying. Well, no, because they went first the first match and they got destroyed. Yeah, never mind. But this really showed like the power of SwordSoul versus Drytron. But going on to the next match, we're gonna see Tub is there versus Nick, and then we're gonna see Tub win the rock paper scissors shoot and decide to go first. 40 versus 50 opening hands. We have Tai, Ashina, sudden shift, desires, and droplets. So we will see where desires gets us. I mean, his hand works even without it, but it's kind of a weird hand. And then they have Tour Guide, Fog Blade, Red Eyes Fusion, Boots. They're playing Red Eyes Fusion. I'll go over the math real quick. I don't know the math in 50 with Red Eyes Fusion versus Fusion Destiny, to be honest, just because like I don't play 50 cards, but Red Eyes Fusion puts 3 bricks into your deck. You have the 2 normal monsters and Red Eyes Fusion. You know, assuming that you're playing like a combo deck. You don't want to activate Red Eyes Fusion pass. You want a combo. Red Eyes Fusion is there strictly for Anaconda. So they're playing 3 bricks in their deck. Well, if you're playing Fusion Destiny, then you're playing 2 bricks in your deck. You still have the Anaconda play, but you're also adding 3 like power cards into your deck. You're adding 3 Fusion Destiny. I think like Fusion Destiny is just so much better than Dragoon in so many different ways. And then like there's so many different ways. But activate desires, go ahead banish. I mean like Dragoon once it's on field is not a bad card. But the fact that you have to play all the bricks to get it on field, it's not worth it. Draw Peak and Ecclesia. Looking at the banishes, we see 2 Adara of Ashuda. Main deck Imperial Order without playing Prosperity, by the way, which maybe is just like their optimistic mind or something, but wild. And then normal summon effect, tribute. You can say sudden shift is an optimistic mind, but realistically, if your opponent's not stupid, they're just going to activate Mystic Mind and never set anything, so that way they never put 2 cards on board and never play into those. And then go ahead, Ecclesia, summon Mo Yi effect, reveal the Ashina, summon out the token. And then go ahead, get rid of those, go for the Synchro, Mo Yi and Synchro. So draw appears, go search out Long Young. And then they're going to discard, special summon, bring out token, and then get rid of those, go for Fleur, Long Young effect, burn the opponent, and then activate Peak, summon out the Tai effect, banish, bring out token, and then slap those into the Draco Berserker, Tai effect to dump from the deck. And then they're going to set sudden shift, set droplet, pass turn, so, 5 interruptions, pretty good, negate. Well, hard negate, soft monster negate. This isn't a negate, but it's a banish. This is a negate, and this is a pop. So, not bad. And then, they have follow-up too. They draw Ash Blossom there. Go ahead, and they're going to activate the Red Eyes Fusion. Just let this resolve. Summon out Dragoon. And then activate Dragoon effect to try to destroy. Chain the Draco Berserker. And then they're going to chain Dragoon to try to negate, and then just chain Droplet, and then that goes ahead and beats that. So, not the fusion spell. I'd expect this format. Well, yeah, actually, I test both. Wait. Do they mean they test both? Or there's 2 different fusion spells in their deck with 4 bricks? If so, that would be mind-boggling. There's no way. But we're going to see the Phantom Knight deck go first this time. Opening hands, we have Desires, Storm, Long Young, Dark Ruler, Ashina. Wow, this is dumb. This is a dumb hand right here. And then they have Chalice, Bell, Fogblade, Ash, and Jackalope. So they're going to activate the Danger Jackalope. This will hit the Chalice, summon, and then draw into another Bell. Then normal summon out Bell. Bell is not really good versus this deck. Probably just left it in because they don't have enough things to side in. But go for Cherubini. Cherubini, dump. So they're going to dump Graph Effect to summon out from the deck. And then I will go ahead and summon out the Seer. And then go for Rusty, Seer Effect, special summon back out the Cherubini. And then Rusty Effect to dump and set from the deck. So that will go ahead and that will dump the Ancient Cloak, set Fogblade, and then Ancient Cloak Effect, banish itself to go search. Go ahead and grab the Boots. Then special summon out Boots, turn those into an Anaconda Effect, pay 2k, dump the Red Eyes Fusion. I was hoping to see the Fusion Destiny there. Just see him play both packages. Go for Dragoon, and then Boots Effect, banish, go search, and then now we'll grab the Fogblade from the deck to the hand there. And then set and pass. So they have 3 Fogblade, Dragoon, Ash. You know, because they're going to have to discard for this. So Bell's going to go bye-bye. But realistically, this is okay. They don't even have to Dark Ruler now. They could just Lightning Storm, hit the back row. They're going to Dragoon negate. Lightning Storm, hit the back row. If they don't negate, Lightning Storm, hit the back row, cool, Dark Ruler. Lightning Storm, hit back row, Dragoon negate. Lightning Storm, hit back row, History Fogblade. Kind of a cool sight. And then activate Desires to go ahead and banish 10. And then in response, they're going to Ash Blossom. We could see 2 Moyis there. Peak is gone. Well, I think, I'm not sure. I don't have much. Gotta see. It's enough. I mean, Long Young Ashina is pretty solid. They're going to summon by discarding, summon out token, Ashina, summon out the Adara, and then they're going to get rid of those, go for the Yazi, effect, burn for 12. They forgot to burn for 12. Adara effect, banish, add back Ashina. Yangzing effect, pop Rusty, summon out the Moyi off the Yangzing effect, reveal, summon out token. The thing is, they do have to also play around like Fogblade, summon Rusty at this point. Go for the Synchro. You're going to see Moyi and Synchro go search. Said, nah, I messed this up bad. Shake my head. I mean, they have Yazi and Token, right? They could go ahead. They Yazi, you know, pop itself, obviously, to go ahead and pop something the opponent has. And then you summon. They could have gone for, like, the Tai. And then Tai, go ahead, banish from the graveyard, summon out a token, get rid of those, go into Baxia, spin back Rusty, because they would have popped Anaconda instead with Yazi. And then they could Baxia, well, Tai would have dumped Moyi. Baxia, go ahead, pop, summon back out Moyi, reveal, token. But then you still have to add Dragoon. That's not a Synchro 10. I mean, like, they're outing everything. Alright, they're gonna normal summon out Long Young. I guess they could have also done this. Yeah, because they could have Baxia. Wait, but Long Young wouldn't have been in hand, right? Wait, Adara didn't add that back. Adara added back Ashina. Yeah, so this was added off the Synchro. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this still works. Like, you're not gonna lose this. Long Young, go ahead, burn. Battle phase, attack over Dragoon. And then they're gonna go ahead, main phase 2, set Imperm pass. They're gonna Fog Blade here, which is definitely a mistake. Yeah, summon Rusty, Duke effect, go ahead, banish. Yeah. There's no boots in graveyard. They're gonna hit Fog Blade. I can't banish your boots. Maybe I'm glitched. Yeah, because they don't have it there. Banish Fog Blade, draw Shade. They can't activate Shade. They can't Fog Blade summon anything. So they're going to go ahead, go to main phase, and just say GG. Yeah. See ya, I couldn't do much. Good luck next game. Thank you. Alright, so now in the finals, we are going to see 2 SwordSoul players. Alright, let's go ahead. And we are going to see the, well, we're going to see the SwordSoul Tourney player when the rock, paper, scissors, shoot decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands. We had Ecclesia, Long Young, Appears, Ash, and Sudden Shift. And then they have Appears, Called by, Adara, Ashina, and Desires. So they're going to start this off by activating the Appears. Appears, go ahead and search out Mo Yi. And then they're going to activate Long Young effect, discard Mo Yi, special summon that, and then special summon out a token. Get rid of those, go for Floor, burn the opponent for 12. And then normal Ecclesia effect, tribute it off to special summon out the Tai, banish Long Young, summon out the token. And then get rid of those, go for the Synchro 1, Tai 2. And then go ahead, dump the Ashina, search out Peak, and then activate Peak to special summon Mo Yi, and then Mo Yi effect, reveal, token, and then, synchro those off. Okay. Activate the Ashina effect there. Alright, so Ashina to go ahead and summon out from the deck. That's going to summon out the Adara, and then get rid of those, go for Baxia. Mo Yi effect to draws into an Imperm, and then get rid of those, go for Chow Fang, and then set Sudden Shift, set Imperm, and then they are going to, hold up, couldn't they had Mo Yi, token, and Adara. No, this works. This also works super well with Sudden Shift because they can pop it and then go search follow-up through it. So they have Floor, Synchro, Imperm, Sudden Shift, Ash, Chow Fang acting as kind of like a floodgate versus like Ashina or like this Synchro. They draw Appears, then they're going to start out their turn by activating Desires, go ahead, banish 10. And then they're going to Ash Blossom, Chain Called By, let this go through. So we can see, there's Droplet in the deck. We see the one of Peak go away. We see 2 Mo Yi's drown, draws Desires and Long Young. And then, that's banished off of the Called By. Now they're going to activate Long Young, discard Appears, Chain Floor, negate that. And then they admit defeat. So moving on into the next game, we are going to see the other SwordSoul player decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Dark Ruler, Imperm, Storm, Vishuda, Appears. So, they have plenty of going second cards here. And then they have Appears, Desires, Appears, Ecclesia, Mo Yi. So they're going to activate Desires here to start off. Go ahead, banish 10. So banish those, and then draw into Ecclesia, Mo Yi. Wow. 2 appears, 2 Ecclesia, 2 Mo Yi. This is a DB hand if I've ever seen one. And then looking at the banishes, we see 3 Ashuna, Bolt Sudden Shift. Yo, there's no way. 3 Ashuna, 2 Sudden Shift, all multiples in hand. Yeah, that's something. I mean, the banishes could have been worse, but I mean, wow, wow. Summon Ecclesia, effect, get rid of itself, summon out the Mo Yi, reveal Long Young. They're just gonna let this go through, summon out the token. And then Long Young, discard to summon that and summon out the token. You know, a nib right here would be pretty good, because they did Ecclesia, so there's 5 summons. And then they're going to go ahead, get rid of those, go for Floor, burn the opponent, and then get rid of those, go for the Synchro. They should have just went for the Synchro, like this Synchro first. They were definitely like, oh, I'm going to play around nib, but forgot that they Ecclesia'd, which is something that you have to remember when playing the deck. It's definitely something that you can make a mistake with. And then they're going to go ahead, you know, they're going to get the effects there. So, go search out Long Young and then draw into the Adara. Pass, draw Tai. So, they're going to go ahead, Dark Ruler, negate the field, Lightning Storm, hit the Synchro, and then activate Appears to go search, and then that's going to grab the Long Young from the deck to the hand, and then, let's see what they're thinking here. They're going to Long Young, discard Vishuda, special summon out the token, and then get rid of those, go for Floor, and then they're going to normal summon. They don't need to activate Long Young, they're under Dark Rulers, summon, effect, banish, summon out the token. Think if I want to modify, no modify. Alright, then they're going to go for the Synchro 1, Tai 2, go ahead, dump, search, and then Floor effect, pop, set imperm, pass. So they are going to draw an Ash Blossom there, and then let's see, they are big thinking now. Normal summon Mo Yi, effect reveal the Long Young. Chain Synchro to go ahead, negate that. Special summon out Ecclesia. And then they're going to get rid of those, go for Baxia. Also, I want to bring this up since it happens so often. This Ecclesia does not activate in hand. It just summons. It simply just summons. It does not activate. So don't activate this card in hand, because it doesn't do that. It just summons, okay? Don't lose because of that. So we're going to see Baxia, Mo Yi, Chain Imperm. They draw into an order there. And then activate appears to go ahead and search out the Arch Nemesis. And then banish, summon. And then activate the effect. They're going to call Wind off of that. Chain Floor to negate. Fair enough. This doesn't get destroyed though because it can't be destroyed by card effects, which is why you know, this won't ever destroy itself. Like, you can activate it and call Darks and it's just gonna stay on field. So summon, discard, bring out a token. And then they are going to banish the Adara, add back Mo Yi, slap those into a Duke, and then effect to burn the opponent. Battle phase, beat over, and then beat over this. I don't know why I put that card in defense, to be honest. Shake my head. Yeah, they can't go for game now. Set. I mean, at least they have, like, Order Ash. Yeah, it's not that great. Duke is decent. Duke can still interrupt the opponent. Draw Adara. Special summon out the Adara, and then go for Monk, and then they're going to activate Vishuda effect, bounce the Duke. Yeah, so it's not interrupting anything, and the Order's not doing anything right now either. Adara, banish to add back Vishuda, Special summon out Vishuda, Ashina effect, banish Chain Ash Blossom on that. And then they're going to normal summon out the Tai effect, banish to summon out the token. And then they are going to go ahead. Do I know the card in hand? They show them OE. And then they're going to get rid of those, summon out the Baxia, Chainlink 1, Tai 2, shuffle those back, dump the Adara, Baxia effect to pop and special summon, so pop Monk, special summon out Adara, synchro those off for the synchro, crazy enough, synchro those off for a synchro, effect to go search for peak, and then they're going to activate peak, okay, said misclick. My bad. Keck. Yeah, I was like, what are you gonna do with this? Like, just summon out a body to like swing at the opponent? I mean, I guess that's something, but you definitely just want to hold this for follow up. So they're gonna swing, pass, draws Vishuda. So now they are in a position to where if they normal summon Mo-Yi and activate the effect, it gets negated and they pass. So they have to Vishuda if they want to play this turn. And then they can't do any synchro plays because they don't have anything for Mo-Yi. They're going to normal summon, effect, reveal, chain synchro, go ahead and negate that. Maybe they should just... It's like special summon Vishuda, go for Monk, Vishuda to bounce. You just bounce Baxia, but you probably still lose there. Guess it would depend on the draw that they have. But yeah, they're gonna go ahead and emit defeat, so you can also see like anti-spell on their deck list. You know, they were not meant to win this game. That's just straight up how it was. Just definitely not meant to win this game. But we are going to see Steel Rain win this 4-person tournament. I mean, you know, they only had to win 2 rounds, but they did win that like $85 Bode box now. So they're up $85 here. Pretty nice. Well, they're not up $85 because they still have to pay like entry, so I guess they're up more like $65. But that's still not bad for only having to play 2 matches. I thought it would be cool to show off like a 4-person tournament like this. Usually I show off Ironmans pretty much strictly from the Coliseum. So I figured, here we go. Now you know they have these, so if you don't want to, you know, find other people to play with, you can go ahead, you can play in 4-person tournament. Or you can just go ahead and like 1v1 wager someone yourself. You don't need to have like teammates for it. You know, you don't have to have friends to go ahead and play in the Coliseum. Simple as that. You can go ahead and just play. I don't want to say that. You can play by yourself. There we go. But all right. Also, if you want to enter that Imperm giveaway, again, make sure to go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and comment down below anything. I'm giving away 3 super Imperms. You know, it's only like a $30 giveaway, but it's something. I figured that, you know, I said this before. I want to give away stuff that people are actually going to use in the metagame, or like custom stuff. Like either I'm going to be giving away like custom mats or stuff that people can use in the metagame. And Imperm is definitely something that you can use in the metagame. If you already have a set of Imperms, then you know you can get free $30 Imperms, and these cards will probably go up over time. Kind of like how like Ash Blossom did. So you probably just hold on to them, or just, you know, sell them. But with all that being said, again, make sure to go check out the Coliseum and the DB Grinders. Signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.